watching Channel 4, Washington's leading station for news and information. And now, the news continues. This is the 6 o'clock edition of Channel 4 News, television's most complete full-hour report, presented by Jim Vance and Susan King. Weather with Bob Ryan. Sports with George Michael, featuring Lee Thompson and Arch Campbell. And now, Channel 4 News, live at 6.
Good evening. Tonight we have the riveting tape recording of the phone call that summoned help for Len Bias.
Channel 4 News has obtained a copy of that tape recording. Pat Collins is live now with this exclusive report. He's at the University of Maryland campus. Pat?
Susan, the phone call was made June 19th around 6:30 a.m. from Len Bias' dormitory suite inside Washington Hall here at the University of Maryland. Bias, Maryland's All-American basketball player, had just suffered a seizure from taking too much cocaine. With him at the time, teammates Terry Long and David Gregg, and friend Brian Tribble. In a slurred voice, it was Brian Tribble who called 911.
Peace County emergency. Yeah, I'd like to have an ambulance come. What room? 1103 Washington Hall. It's an emergency with Len Bias. And he just went to Boston, and he needs some assistance. What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm talking about someone needs, Len Bias needs help. Well, it doesn't matter what his name is. What's the problem? He's not breathing right. What's the address? 1103 Washington Hall on Maryland University's campus. Washington Hall? Yes, sir. What's your name? My name is Brian. Brian what? Tribble. Tribble? Yes, sir. What's your phone number, Brian? I'm in Len Bias' room. I don't know the phone number. What's the room number? 1103. 1103? Yes, sir. Okay, it's just Washington Hall. What's the address of Washington Hall? I don't know. There's no address for it. It's Washington Hall. Come on, Hungry Herman's. And go straight up there. It was on the right-hand side, sir. Please come as soon as you can. It's no joke. Okay, Washington Hall, apartment number 1103. We're giving them mouth to mouth. You can hear it now. See everything? Len Bias, sir. You have to get him back to life. There's no way he can die. Sir. Please come quick. Okay, Washington Hall and apartment room number 1103, right? That's 1,103. 1103. 4,103. All right, we'll have an ambulance out, all right? Excuse me? We'll have an ambulance out. Okay. Thank you.
Brian Tribble, the man's voice you heard on that tape, is the man police suspect of supplying drugs to Len Bias and other Maryland athletes. Now, it's believed that the grand jury will hear a recording of that 911 conversation as they begin their investigation into Bias' death. That investigation starts on Monday. It's also believed that Prince George's County State's Attorney Arthur Marshall will not seek manslaughter charges against Tribble, but instead will try to get him on charges of possession and distribution of drugs. Jim and Susan?
Pat, how long did it take for the ambulance to arrive at Bias' room?
As best we can run down the chronology, Jim, at 6:32 a.m., that's about the exact time that 911 call was made. Then at 6:36, the first medical attendants got to the scene. That's about 4 minutes later. At 6:42, the first mobile intensive care unit was on the scene. At 6:50, Bias was taken to Leland Memorial Hospital, and then at 8:50, Len Bias was pronounced dead.